Captain Bob and Arlo, they're the ones you know. Wisconsin's Hot Rod Radio.
Hey, welcome to Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio. I'm Captain Bob.
And I'm Arlo.
And here we are on the FONZ
Fm.
Fm. And on our also to YouTube.
Yes.
Adventures of Captain Bob and Arlo.
There you go.
So you can listen to us or you can watch us.
Yeah, pretty much what that is just it shows you and I in the studio doing the show. Some photographs come up or some video once in a while, the guests that we have.
There you go.
Just a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it. So we got to say last week, thanks to...
Nobody.
Us.
Thank us.
Yes.
Us.
Exactly.
Thank us.
Well, we do have to thank all the people that are checking out our website.
Yeah.
And are finding out, which you'll talk about later on, what's going on and what's not going on, because it's important this year.
Yeah, last week we talked about our website, what we're trying to do with it and keep it up to date, and you're working very hard calling people. We saw an uptick on our events calendar because of that, and so, and I hope you're finding it's beneficial.
Now, we have had a young lady had sent us some information, wanting to know about a cruise night someplace and check into it. She didn't want to drive 30 miles away. She wanted to make sure. As we've stated before on the show, if it's not on there as canceled or you're not sure, call.
Yeah.
There's always a phone number. Call before you go to something to find out.
Call that number we have listed, right? Don't call us.
Yeah, not us. Yeah, don't call us.
Because some people have called us and hey,
you're right.
That show down there in the barn. They don't talk like that.
But check that out. At least call before you do go. A lot of people have been very appreciative of what we've been talking about and letting everybody know why these events are canceled. Now, we just got one from the Cambridge Fire Department, which unfortunately had to cancel their event in September, and it's on our website. But the gentleman said, yes, we appreciate what you guys state about there's donations, there's businesses, there's certain areas that can't have this. He said, we're all volunteer firemen here. Yeah. And he said volunteer first responders. And he said, you have to understand if one of us did get, sick or get COVID-19, and it spreads through the department, we're shut down.
Yeah, it's a volunteer. Yeah. I mean, what are they going to do, right?
So he said we got to be very careful.
Well, that goes for nursing homes or any healthcare worker, I know there's a huge population out there that are mad that we're all wearing masks, and they get all upset. What do you care if we're wearing masks? Just lay off,
Yeah. As long as you're going to a bank.
If the people are wearing masks, okay, that's fine,
Just don't go into a bank.
Why do you got to get so upset that they're wearing a mask?
Right, don't go into a bank.
You're thinking somehow they're perpetuating the alarmness. You're perpetuating the fear, the scariness. No, it isn't so much that. 9 times out of 10, it's someone who's taking care of another person.
Yeah.
They can't afford to get sick, like the firemen guys.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't afford to do that.
Exactly.
They can't take the risk of saying, well, I don't give a crap about that.
Yeah.
They have responsibilities. So,
Now, my kind of old car club, we used to get together, and one of the guys had to be very careful. This was in the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Because that's just what he is. He's a paramedic.
Yes.
And, he would stop in every once in a while when we were meeting, again, a while back ago.
Yeah.
And he could only stay for a short time because he had to quick get back out there, but he had to be very careful.
Yeah.
So, you got to understand that.
Yeah, there are in-home care people. There are people taking care of children that they got to worry about because daycares are not open.
Exactly.
So let them do what they have to do.
Exactly.
They're not perpetuating the fear. That's not what their goal is.
Now,
they're just being careful.
I don't want to get anybody upset, but we did talk to Vicki Nelson from the car show Partyville.
Yeah.
And if you look at our website, check it out under car shows, and you'll see the letter that they wrote and explaining why they had to cancel. But at one particular point, as Vicki and I were talking, I surprised her. And I said, because she was very upset that they had to cancel and, all the fundraisers where the money goes to and everything else. And I said to her, I said, Vicki, you can calm down, because I said, just remember one thing. And I'm not trying to upset anybody with this, what I'm going to say right now. But I said to her, it's just a car show.
Yeah.
And she went, oh, my God, Captain Bob. And I went,
well, you're going to get emails now because you just said that.
I know, but I thought...
You're going to get lots of emails.
Well, I thought she was going to get upset with me.
Yeah.
And what she said was, thank you for saying that, because she said, that's true. She said, nobody's making a living at this.
No.
Nobody's suffering from this. She says, except for probably the fundraisers or those organizations.
That's the one we worry about.
But she said, we do worry about the people that are going to come here because she said, the CDC said I can only have 250 people. I have 200 volunteers. There's like 1,300 cars.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm glad you said that because she said, you are right. She says, it's not going to take away somebody's life by saying we're not doing this. It's just a car show, and it will come back next year.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not
but
trying.
I know.
And I'm not trying to get everybody excited because I enjoy them just as much as everybody.
Oh gosh, yes. Are we not in the business
exactly
of car shows?
Right, yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah. So, but you got to think about it.
Yeah.
It's not like a business out there, a restaurant that's what they depend on.
Correct.
And then they go out of business because nobody's coming there and they lost their livelihood.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them or any of the stores or any of the other businesses. Yeah. But in this case, it's just an entertainment thing for us right now.
It is, and people are still getting their cars out. They're still doing what they want to do. But I did order my new mask, though, from Horny Mike. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen the Horny Mike mask?
No, really.
Yeah. I can't describe it, and I can't show it on camera.
I can imagine.
Let's just say there's you see his hand in front of his. It's preformed.
Okay.
It goes over his face.
Okay.
And it's a hand over his mouth, but one finger is extended.
Oh.
Kind of like he's flipping the bird on his mask. There, I said it. I said it. I'm looking at this thing, and it's so detailed and everything, and it's a bloody stump on the end. And this is his. If I got to wear a mask, I'm going Horny Mike way.
That's Horny Mike, yeah. Let me tell you.
Go out and take a look at that on social media and stuff like that. He's got it out there.
That's
it's
funny.
funnier than heck.
That's funny.
You know he's going to get letters on that too.
Exactly, that's true.
But his mask is flipping people off.
Like you said,
you're having fun with it.
I go back to Road America when we had John on the show, and he said, if you're not sure you want to go to an event, that's why they've got signs up there. Enter at your own risk.
Right.
So if you're afraid, don't go. If you're not afraid, it's up to you.
These people that are self-quarantined and putting their mask on, again, lay off of them a little bit. They're not trying to perpetuate fear. They don't really want to be self-quarantined. Trust me, they want out. Yeah. They want to do things, but they are responsible for a lot of people or a person or whatever. Leave them alone.
Now,
go do something else. Okay. Worry about something else. Don't worry about whether people wear masks or not.
One I don't understand. We'll probably get letters on this one too.
All right. Well, you're gonna have a whole inbox full here.
I need a lot of letters here. Mailman. Hey, more letters. Why?
Well, if you get a box ticking,
right. If you're in your vehicle by yourself,
I
mean your everyday car, and you're all by yourself, why would you have to wear a mask while you're driving your car?
Well, that's the thing. That's what a lot of people are saying.
That I don't understand. Yeah. I can understand going into a store, walking around, people, crowds, and stuff like that. But if you're in your own vehicle, I had a lady that said to me, she thought it's in the air, it's floating everywhere.
There are those, yes.
I know, and is that possible? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Well, there are some that say masks don't do any good at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they said gloves. I remember starting off wearing gloves all the time. I went out and bought like 4,000 boxes of gloves.
There you go.
And to find out, I got now 3,998 boxes of gloves still left because they tell you don't wear gloves.
And now you're sterile.
Yeah. Well, when I work on a car and a motorcycle, they come in handy.
I know.
I mean, they keep coming up with new things all the time. That this is not good, this is good, and you're kind of going, okay.
Yeah.
So.
The complaint is I'm walking around with a mask on, I can't breathe.
Right.
Just cut some holes in it. The other day, somebody said, "How are you going to smoke your cigar, Arlo, wearing a mask?" I said, "I have a hole for that." Well, who was the race car driver that had a hole in their helmet that could smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Come on, Richie and Chrissy right now are shouting at us right now through the radio. Was it Dick Trickle?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think.
Did he not have a hole? The story goes he drilled a hole in his race car mask. So you can put a cigarette in there to have a cigarette. That's me and my mask for cigars. Anyways.
Lost control of my car because smoke got in my eyes. That was a song. Smoke got in my eyes. Speaking of that,
smoke in your eyes.
Our good friends Richie and Chris were yesterday at Slinger Speedway to see the races. But the reason why I'm bringing this up about it's your choice, SEMA Sands, which we talk about SEMA Sands all the time.
Listen up, people in Dane County.
Yes, we talk about this. We just got a legislative alert, urgent, take action now.
From SEMA.
From SEMA. And what this is tell Dane County, Wisconsin, to allow more fans at race events. Phase 2 of Dane County Forward Dane plans designate a racetrack as entertainment venues, limiting attendance to only 100 fans. So it says here that racetracks are large outdoor venues that can safely accommodate social distancing, measuring, kind of like Road America, allowing for greater fan attendance. Madison International Speedway and Angel Park Speedway are located in Dane County and have submitted a plan to authorities to safely reopen. The safe resumption of racing would provide desperately needed economy stimulus to Dane County and more boost to its residents.
Right.
Madison International Speedway and Angel Park Speedway employs over 100 people and attracts participants, spectators from across the state. As it stands right now, Dane County residents must travel to neighboring counties to enjoy racing. So if you check it out, SEMA Sands, again, this is Dane County in Wisconsin. You can actually contact your lawmakers and you can kind of voice your opinion. What they're going to ask for is your email address and what do you think.
Right.
And what I put in there, and I'll be very honest, I put in there, leave it up to the people. I'll kind of leave it up to the people. If you want to go, kind of like we were saying about Road America, you enter at your own risk. If people want to go to it, if they don't
I'm
go.
Sure these tracks will try to do some social distancing things and stuff like that. It isn't like they're just going to do a free-for-all, a big mosh pit.
Exactly.
Mosh pit of poison.
They've got to know, they've got to be careful because if they did have a problem, they'd get shut down right away. So I'm sure they're doing everything they can do to have safety measures there for the people to come and enjoy the sport.
Yeah.
So check it out. Again, SEMA Sands. Again, it's the Dane County, Wisconsin, to allow more race fans at racing events. You can actually then hit onto the little thing icon that says contact your lawmakers. You can type in your name, your email, and your comment, what you think. And like I said, I just kind of look at it, leave it up to the people. I mean, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. Just saying be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, use your best judgment.
Yep. So we're going to cut off for a quick commercial break.
Let's do that.
When we come back, we'll have more to talk about. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio. This is Arlo.
And this is Captain Bob, and here we are again on the FONZ Fm. Hey, 2 thumbs up. There you go.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So
Four thumbs up.
The FONZ, let me tell you. So, I forgot to say in the very beginning of the show, we are the voices of the hot rodders and the car people and everybody else out there.
I think you did, but that's okay. Say it again.
So, got to remember, too, what's going on this weekend, which I'm just going to jump on.
Yeah.
Out-of-sight drags at Great Lakes Dragway.
Out-of-sight drags.
So, we're planning on going there right after the radio show.
Yeah.
So we want to go down there.
Take the 41 down. You're going to take the...
I'm going to take the 67 Barracuda and going to have a nice little sign on that says for sale.
Yeah.
So I'll bring that up too.
You're going to take it down the track?
No.
It is a drag car.
It is.
Kind of.
Yeah. No. Now,
but out-of-sight drags. Let's talk about that a little bit. That's 67 and older vintage racing.
Right. Brewtown Gassers. Yeah.
Brewtown Gassers is putting it on. We had Brad on a few weeks ago talking about it. It's at Union Grove in Great Lakes Dragway.
Great Lakes Dragway, yeah.
I went on yesterday and today.
Wisconsin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
For all you people that are listening in California right now, and we know you are because you've contacted us.
True that, in Wisconsin. It's pretty cool because all the cars going down the track have to look that nostalgic period type thing, or is. A lot of these guys are pulling stuff out of the barns and brushing them off and bringing them down to the track.
Well, it's funny because when I did contact Claire and Randy from the track, and I said, I'm going to ask your permission. I said, I wouldn't just do this on my own.
Yeah.
But I said, can I park a car down there with a for sale sign on it? And Claire said, well, if it fits the criteria and the year.
Yeah.
And I said, well, it's 67. Oh, well, then no problem. put it in the pits.
There you go. Yeah.
So she was very good. Yeah, if I would say it was a 92 or something, I'd probably know.
And for a lot of people, this is the oldest continuous track in the United States. It's been documented. I mean, it's been going since the mid-50s, never shut down. Has changed ownership a few times within the kind of the same family. I mean, it isn't like... some outside conglomerate came over and took it over. But Randy and those guys are doing a great job.
The neat thing about the track is you can sit in there, watch everything.
Yeah.
You can walk the pits. You can go see the
Easily
drivers.
walk the pits. There's no big guard there.
No,
Just go walk around.
You could talk to people. They have a lot of different food vendors that are there. I know
Yeah.
they're practicing everything out there, too, to be very safe.
They are.
They've got seats where you can sit at a distance. You can see everything. I mean, great view of the track. Wherever you sit, you can see everything. So it's a cool track. It really is.
It really is.
We always enjoy it very much, and Randy and Claire and the rest of the team down there do a great job in keeping everything running.
Yeah.
So, but come on down. Rich, if you're listening, we expected you to be there because, again, it's the gasser cars.
Gets exciting.
So that's what you want to see there.
Going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to be heading on down sometime after the show here.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we did get this actually came from a gentleman out of California.
Oh, wait, we have listeners out there?
We have listeners in California. But he's asking for an unusual request.
Wait, can I just throw in here? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful letter in front of you. You want to read it. Could you guys do us a favor out there in listening land?
We need to know.
I mean, because we keep hearing, we're surprised that we get things from Arizona and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just hit email, send it to comments@wisconsinhotrodradio.com, please. And all we want in there is your your first name and where you're listening from. I mean, where are you hearing it from? Or call.
Or call, and I'm holding the number up to the video right now.
Because, we get asked all the time, and we say, well, we get these emails from here and there.
Yeah.
And I know Pete in Australia listens, and then we have the guy in England talking all the time. Call us all the time. I don't know, man. I just want to know. Because it's kind of fun for you and I.
Exactly.
That we're going out there for outreach. But anyways, send us something. Just give us where you're listening from.
Yeah.
Much appreciated if you could do that.
You never know. We might send you a sticker or something. You never know.
Well, if you want to put your phone number in there, sure.
Yeah.
We might send you something back.
Put your information
I didn't think of that. So you want to bribe them.
Because in this way, maybe you can send a picture holding it up or maybe wearing something, and then you could say, hey, I'm here from...
Yeah. I wasn't going that far, but what the heck? Why not do it? Let's do it.
Yeah.
So comments at wisconsinhotrodradio.com. Give us your name, phone number, and where you're listening from or where you're from.
Yeah.
If you're looking at our website or anything like that. Kind of curious.
It. Yeah.
Because even the analytics in Google that we see at the website, we're always amazed. There's little pop-ups in Montana, Florida. That amazes you and I. So I'm want to do a demographics research here.
There you go.
And no, we're not funded by any grant.
No, that's for sure.
No national grant here.
No, that's for sure. Yeah,
we're just curious. So, anyways, go ahead, then. I'm sorry.
So, but we did get a nice email here from a gentleman out of California, and he's asking for an unusual request. He says, "Contact in Wisconsin Radio if you can help me. My name is David Garrett, and he says I live in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay."
My wife Kathleen and I have two daughters. They attended Concord University in Wisconsin in Mequon, where they met their husbands, and they kind of go through all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But on July 5th, Kathleen and I will be celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary. Our family, including our 4 grandchildren, will be celebrating it together in Milwaukee. Kathleen grew up in Minnesota and has always loved older cars, especially the 1940s and 1950s. For as long as we've known one another, she teases me about buying an older car for her. Whenever she sees one, she says, "There's your car." Do you know of anyone that might be willing to pick up Kathleen and me? Now, not in California, but we got to let everybody know.
Well, it's funny, we're laughing, but I actually thought of that when I read it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So, do you know of anybody that might be willing to pick Kathleen and me and take us for a drive for a few miles as a treat for her on our 40th anniversary?
Nice.
I would gladly pay them for their services. It would be fantastic to be able to surprise her and our daughters, our son-in-laws and grandchildren by having an older car pull up and take us for a ride that day.
Yeah.
So now they're going to be here in Milwaukee. Again, they're going to be here in July. And they're looking for somebody that might want to be able to take them for just a short ride. That's all they're looking for. Yeah. Now,
but
we do understand there's the COVID-19 going on, so you can have plexiglass in your car between them.
Yeah, bring the rolls.
Yeah, or have them sit in the trunk, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you are looking, you want to do something kind of cool for somebody.
Yeah, especially from California or local, kind of thing.
So you can actually contact David Garrett. His phone number, I'll put it out there, 415-652-9999. 415-652-9223. And again, I'll say that one more time.
The number again?
415-652-9223. If you want to help somebody out and be kind of a cool person and just give somebody a cool ride that they might enjoy.
Make somebody happy.
Make somebody happy.
There
You know, well, we need to make people happy.
Yes.
You know, we need to do that. That's for sure.
I know.
So we got to say again, you know, we appreciate all the sponsors that make us happy by sponsoring our radio show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bring them up every week. And that's Bennett Coachworks. We appreciate them very much for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you're looking to have your car updated or anything, or who knows, maybe somebody at Bennett might want to take somebody for a ride. Check them out.
True.
Gandrud High Performance Center out up in Green Bay. If you're looking for GM or Chrysler parts for performance parts for your car, or you're just looking to buy a brand new car too, check them out. Gandrud.
Mm-hmm.
Gruber Law. We can't say more than enough about Gruber Law.
I know. Wait, my grandson's
One call, that's all.
Thanks, David, for being in the studio, the studio here.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a injury lawyer, these are the people to trust because they took care of me, and I highly recommend them. And then again, if you need a roof over your head, Performance Roofing.
There you go.
Check them out. All these people are on our website, so we thank them very much for making this radio show possible.
You know what? If you want to be part of this family, we have room, right?
We do.
Okay. So, again, call that number.
Like another bedroom here? Or
Yeah.
Oh, not that kind of room.
Oh, I'm talking about if you want to become a sponsor of the show.
Exactly.
You know, there's always room. We got some big things, big plans coming up.
Yep.
That we want to expand a little bit, so we're going to have some room in here. So if you want to sponsor a show, again, send it to comments at WisconsinHotRodRadio.com or call that famous number.
Yeah.
There it is.
414-215-9477. I'm holding it up to our video there so you can check it out. I mean, I like that professional.
I know.
You know, doesn't that look professional? That piece of paper written on
yellow
magic
piece
marker?
of paper with Sharpie.
Well, if we had another sponsor, we could afford
I was just going to say
cool sign.
A nice sign, yeah. Something that we can have a graphic designer build. You know. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
No, you know, if, we have a very
That's
cool niche, and we do a lot of great things for a lot of great people. If you want to be part of that. A lot of our sponsors have been with us a long time because they believe in what we're doing, and we believe in what they're doing, and they're supporting us.
And we've helped their businesses. Let me
we
tell
have,
you.
yeah.
So that's what's kind of cool about it too. So
be a part of it.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out for another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about swap and model of the week. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio. I'm Captain Bob.
And I'm Arlo.
And here we are again on the FONZ Fm.
Yeah.
So we got to say once again, if you're checking us out on either the radio right now or the Adventures of Captain Bob and Arlo on YouTube, which is also brought to you by our good friends at Battery Saver. So they've got a bunch of specials going on right now. But if you check out their little flyer that they send out all the time, I mean, they got, and I'm holding this up to the video, tons of stuff you can get, tons of things. Battery Saver does a great job. They've got all kinds of maintainers. They've got all kinds of chargers. They've got just all kinds of accessories that you can get.
Right.
Pulse, again, as it says Pulse, because as they state, their maintainers pulse the battery as it's sitting
My neighbor
there.
bought one because I told you in the past few weeks I lent it to him.
Yeah.
And he brought it back and said I ordered one.
Good.
He said it worked great.
Yeah.
He's got a Supra that's been sitting around, and got it on there all the time. And he said turns right over, everything's good.
Cool. I got a neighbor that I've got to talk. Because he had seen some of the stuff I had, and I think he's looking at buying one of the little chargers. Little jump starts. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's looking at one of those, which is kind of cool. So we got to talk about our good friends at Swap. That would be us. Those are our good friends.
The Swap family.
Our friends family. Yeah. Now. If you're looking, again, we became somewhat realtors also, too.
Yes, we did.
But if you're looking at buying the Starlight 14 drive-in theater.
Yes, I put a bid on that.
Did you?
What, I didn't get it?
Well, guess what? If you're looking at our video and listening to the show, it's sold. It's gone. Yep.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Drive-in theater.
You can own your own drive-in.
Kind of northwest of Madison.
Which you think about it, they're becoming quite popular now.
They're back.
Because people want to go to them.
Well, in the Milwaukee area, it's called the Rock, or actually it's in the Rock Plaza.
Yeah.
Is that Greendale? What would that be? Greendale?
It's not Green.
What is that? Anyways, it's over there in the Milwaukee area.
It's Franklin. Franklin.
That's right.
Franklin,
and
Wisconsin.
They put up a big, giant movie screen, and they're doing it every night with movies and popcorn and all kinds of stuff. So they're coming back, and people are popping up all over the place.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, but we did get some information sent to us by, hopefully I pronounced the name correct, Perillo Garcia.
Yeah.
And he is actually selling a 1950 Mercury brand new interior, stereo, new Dakota digital gauges, new 15-inch wide white walls. Car has a 350 engine with a 350 transmission, turnkey, ready to go. Really nice. We got pictures of it. He's asking $50,000 for it. Check it out. Cool picture on there.
This is not just a quick put together car. This is
nice ride.
It's well done. I mean, it's been done for some time, and it's gorgeous.
If you're looking for like one of those rebels of the,
right.
But he's also looking for, because now that he wants to sell the car, he's also looking for a cab over from the 50s. So if anybody knows of a cab over, check it out on our website.
That's getting more and more popular, the cab overs.
Yeah.
Trucks have been, but the cab overs now, every TV show is doing a cab over. I like the looks of them. I really do. I think they're a lot of fun. Cool. Of course, you know me, I was a milk truck lover a long time ago.
That's true, that's true, yeah. And you were
not that that's a cab over, but
did you make deliveries with the milk truck and stuff like that?
I didn't get one yet. I didn't get
you
one
could have
yet.
been making deliveries.
I had a lead on one, and I never followed through.
A little extra money you have been making,
selling milk between here in the studio,
between
my house and the studio, or to a car show.
There you go.
No, I remember I had a lead on that one.
Yeah, you did.
I want to thank my friend Jimmy Flintstone for that. It was the Hot Wheels model. Was Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels had a chopped everything milk truck. Yeah. And that was crafted after the actual milk truck that is sitting somewhere. I won't say where, because it still might be.
Never know.
That is actual real milk truck.
You never know.
It's been shaved, channeled. It's been everything. I saw pictures of it. It's gorgeous. Yeah. All you do is look at the Hot Wheels, and that's the car. That's the truck. I had it, didn't have the money, and I don't know if it's still out there or not.
The sad thing is we still don't have the money.
Yeah, well, I don't. No.
I know.
But I've always wanted to do that.
So our hands are out to everybody if you're watching the video. Oh, no. Okay. But again, if you've got a...
Well, I mean, if you're looking at the video, you're so poor you're sleeveless.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, you couldn't afford sleeves for that.
I couldn't afford sleeves for my shirt, So again...
But
if you are looking for a nice 50 Mercury,
Yeah.
actually give him a call at 262-308-6571. Or if you know of a cab over that's for sale from the 50s, give him a call at that same number because he'd be glad to probably come out and take a look at it.
Right.
We still have what's on there. If you want to do some traveling and you're afraid to stay in motels, we still have that 2017 trailer.
Yeah.
Again, it's a Fox River Incorporated Siesta Oasis. It's a 31-foot trailer by 11-foot long, 2 side doors, awning with lights, electric jack on the front trailer, 2 easy chairs by the back door, 1 slide out with a couch and a dinette, full kitchen, bath, bedroom, queen-size bed, and numerous storage throughout the whole thing. So if you are looking at that, it is on our website. You can give Doug a call if you're looking for a cool trailer because, hey, why not? I mean, if you're afraid to stay in a hotel, be all by yourself.
Right.
Once again, we did get a call from somebody that his name is Lee Kennedy, and he's out of California also, too. He said he's looking to purchase a particular car, and he wants to spread the word and help him out.
Right.
If you know of anybody that's selling a 63 or 64 Chevrolet Super Sport Impala, he's wondering if you might be able to help him out by finding one.
There you go.
So his phone number's on our website. The information's on our website. If you go under swap section, he's coming here to Wisconsin. He would like to look over a couple cars and probably ship one back.
There you go. So he's coming here.
Yeah.
If you got one for sale,
there you go.
Set up a time.
So now I'm going to bring this one up again because this is what's down at Great Lakes Dragway right now. 67 Plymouth Barracuda Fastback.
There you go.
It's not a number matching car. The original car came with a 273 engine, but right now there's a 340 engine in there with a 4-barrel carburetor, 727 automatic transmission, 8 3/4 inch rear end, 741 style, 276 gear ratio with a sure grip rear axle, fiberglass front fenders, battery mounted in the trunk, front disc, rear drums. The car is a great runner. I'm asking $20,500 for the car. Check it out. I won't turn down any best offers either. If somebody comes up with a good offer,
it's a beautiful car.
Yeah, it's a good car.
You got everything up to snuff. I mean, before you put it on the block to be sold. Yeah.
Hate to sell it, but again, the reason why I'm selling it is because
you get all choked up
because I'm losing my voice. That's why I'm selling it. No, the reason why I'm selling it is because I just don't use it.
Yeah,
we just don't use the car.
No,
and I hate to see the car just sit there.
No, you got the 39, you've got the 69 Charger,
and the motorcycle.
You got the Stacy David car. and the motorcycle.
Stacy David car.
Well,
no, if I had the Stacy Davis car, it would be a cheetah sitting in my garage. Yeah.
I know, but he cannot pass up every time he checks in with us. Do I get that Charger yet? That goes back to our 5th anniversary when we saw it, right?
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
Jeez.
So him and I have been going back and forth on it for 5, 6, 7 years so far.
Exactly. But anyway, so you have those, so you're getting rid of the
67 Barracuda.
67.
And again, it'll be at the Great Lakes Dragway, hopefully today at Out of Sight Drag. So
well, it will be.
Yeah.
There's no hopefully.
Yeah, there you go.
You made it sound like it won't run.
Well,
no.
Well, maybe somebody will call after the radio show and
There
say,
you
hey,
go.
I want to buy it. So, yeah, give us
There
a
you
call
go.
at that number, 215-9477.
Yeah.
So,
And it's interesting, the guy calling from California is coming here, and other people, stuff like that. What do you got there? I seen the camera there.
We're not into a gasser right now, but there's another one of the models that I built. Again, it's an AMT. I couldn't show you the box because the box got destroyed.
Oh.
But it's a 69 Chevelle that I painted in mint green with tester paint. Then I clear coated the entire car. And what I did is I kept it basically all stock with white interior. I always loved this year. I always thought 69 Chevelles were the coolest cars out there also, too. I put on some neat mag wheels on it, oversized tires on it, just kept it all basically stock. I was kind of surprised, but on the color, because when I sprayed the color, when I looked on the can from testers, and nothing against testers, it was a totally different green. And I thought, this is going to be kind of cool. And then I sprayed it and went, that's not the color that's on the can. But it turned out okay.
It does look good.
Yeah. So, but again, that's what, again, I build. I build model cars when I'm have some spare time, which right now,
You don't have any, do you?
we have a lot of spare time. We're not going to shows.
We're not going to shows, right?
So, but actually, I built this one a while back ago. So, pretty soon, as we keep on going into the weeks of the summer, I'm going to run out of models. So,
I don't think so.
Stating that,
we
need people to send in their pictures of their projects or their models that they're building, or their real cars, or their motorcycles, or their boats, whatever. Again, give us a call at 414-215-9477, holding that up again to the video. Let us know what you're building, what you're working on. And again, we want to see the 29 and younger.
Yeah, the Young Gun Award. We have a few entries coming in, but we need more. 29 and younger. Send us what you're working on.
Exactly.
We don't care what year, whatever it is. Any kind of car that you're working on, just send it in. We want to hear the story and all that kind of stuff. Again, at comments at wisconsinhotradio.com. Send pictures.
Yes.
And we're going to do a virtual trophy. Virtual contest.
Right.
We have actual trophies.
Yeah, you're right.
Made it sound like it's a fake trophy. No, we got some really cool trophies.
True.
Yeah.
So, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to come out for another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to tell you what's going on or what's not going on. Right. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio. This is Arlo.
And this is Captain Bob. And we're on the FONZ Fm.
What was that about?
I don't know. Just thought I'd change.
Well, I did that last week.
I know.
But mine screwed up. Yours sounded pretty cool.
Good to use that radio voice.
You got to use that radio voice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Brought to you by. So, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
For either listening to us on the radio show, on the FONZ FM. And again, AM and FM.
Or our podcast.
And we want to tell you all the people that are watching our videos on YouTube. The Adventures of Captain Bob and Arlo. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And again, we'll go back to that.
What?
Let us know where you're listening to us from, or you're getting us information. From where in the United States or in the world, wherever.
Right.
We want to know that.
Comments at wisconsinhotradio.com.
Yeah.
We brought up the guy from UK. That's Keith. We met Keith at SEMA last year.
Yeah.
He's considered the mad scientist in the UK.
Yeah.
For good reason, because the stuff that he's building, the pictures that we've seen are incredible. He reached out to us. We've been communicating back and forth. He's going to give us a report on the car show scene in the UK area. You know, what's going, what's not going. What kind of car shows are there? He's a true hot rodder all the way. So
well, you'll hear about it from him. We'll try to get him on in the next week or so to find out why they're canceling too. I mean, I'm sure it's the same reason, but let's maybe hear it from him too.
Right. I mean, he's listening to the show. We communicate through emails and stuff, and he's just decided, hey guys, if you want to find out what's going on, that'd be great.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
now, speaking of what's going on,
I
guess we have to ask that famous question.
What is and what isn't?
Exactly.
Okay, go to wisconsinradio.com, go to the events tab in the upper right-hand corner, click on it. Right now, I'm viewing it in month view, which means it shows the month in the calendar form.
Cool.
You can show it in list form. Once in a while, I go out to look at the map because I want to see the dots, kind of like a realtor map. You can see the dots. You can just click on it. It'll tell you what show's happening. So this would be the 27th. That's today. Moto America Superbike Series Vintage Moto Fest is going to be going on at Road America. We talked to him the other couple of weeks ago, John, from American Road America.
Road America, yeah.
That's going on. The second annual Brew City Gassers, we talked a little bit about that. The out-of-sight drags is going to be happening. Started yesterday, going on today. It will not be going on tomorrow. It's just today, so get on down there. We have, we have the Downtown Two River, by the way, Cool City Classic has been canceled. It may be rescheduled, but they haven't done so yet.
They're not sure about the rescheduling, but they kind of mentioned they're going to try to reschedule, but no guarantees.
No guarantees. Yeah. Freedom Music Series is going on. Union Dairy Show has got a date change on that. Tomorrow, Gears and Ears 43rd Swap Meet and Car Show. Doesn't say it's canceled, but I would call. Yeah. I would call on that one just to make sure. Let's see. We have Walnick's Car and Motorcycle Swap Meet. And then Celebrate Waupun Car Show seems to be going on. The 27th Annual Kenosha Car Club canceled for tomorrow. Sad.
It's sad, but it's a big show.
Yeah. Right. Now, next weekend, we have some big hitters going on out there. Big hitters. We have the Motor Mania that's happening Thursday and Friday, 3rd and 4th. That's a big show in West Bend at the Washington County Fairgrounds. They've got Burnout Pit. They have all kinds of stuff going. And bands. I mean, it's a big festival is the way he's doing it.
Big fairgrounds.
And so far, Stacey David's going to be there. Some of the guys from Counting Cars are going to be there. It was just announced that Street Outlaws, there's a couple of those guys are going to be there only on Friday, though.
Because that's on their website.
It's on their website. Yeah. That's going to be on there. So a lot of this information, go to their website. But we hope them a lot of success next week. Yeah. You know, last week I wrote in kind of the description of what we're doing for the car show. I do want to commend people like him and John Wells and stuff about Torque Fest, which I'll talk in a minute. They're putting it all out there. Their own money, a lot of things. And these things could be canceled at the 12th hour. And they're doing everything. So we got to support them with everything. That's another thing. Vintage Torque Fest is going on down in Dubuque, Iowa. Yeah. That has been around a long time. It's a great show. It's vintage. Traditional rods, we could just say gassers, all kinds of things going to be happening.
Vendors and all kinds of things.
Lots of vendors, a lot of great music, a lot of great art. His has got a really art festival feel to it. That's John Wells, Vintage Torch Fest. That's going on next weekend as well. We do know that next weekend, though, the East Troy Lions Car and Bike Show has been canceled for next weekend, so that's sad. But anyways, go to our website, wisconsinhowardradio.com, for more information. Also, our blog's on there. The video blog that you're watching right now is on there. The radio show itself is on there. You can listen anytime, anywhere. Richie's photos. We have a few things on there about Richie's right now. He's going to be, we had a show in Waterford that came up, and we got a few more that are going to be posted. So.
Well, you just posted some picture of a mistake in Be Lazy Diner.
He will be doing that, and
Great Lake, Wisconsin, and the Fox Lanes Cruise Night too.
Right. So he's still out there, and he's still trying to document as much as he can. Yeah,
he's the guy walking around. He's totally wrapped up in cellophane. His camera's in a big bubble, and he's got oxygen going into his bubble. Yeah, so he's just being very careful.
It's like Darth Richie. Richie. Yeah.
Richie.
You know, I thought about this the other day. I feel bad for Richie. Last year didn't have a very good car show season because he broke his ankle early on in July.
Exactly.
And the poor guy, I mean, this is a guy, 80,000 photos a year. Yeah. And then he was laid up for a long time. Yeah. And even through SEMA, I think he was struggling. He had to get a little cart to ride around in. And then this year,
I know.
With the COVID thing,
all ready to get going.
He's all ready to go, and bam, he gets hit again. I mean, he's got to be going through withdrawals, camera withdrawals, you know. But I'm sure him and Chrissy, his lovely dove, are, found other hobbies to do, right?
He's doing a lot of selfies of himself.
No, that's the thing. He never is in a picture.
He could go into his own garage.
He never is in a picture.
He could go into his own garage and take pictures of his cars. That's a car show alone right there. He's got all these parts and cars everywhere. Yeah.
Well, what was that Moonshine movie? Thunder Road.
Thunder Road, yeah.
He's got the 2 cars.
Yeah, there you go. Right, exactly, yeah.
There you go. Robert Mitchum drove.
Oh, I love that show. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Anyways.
Now, speaking of.
Yes.
Because you already mentioned it, but Great Lakes Dragway again, Union Grove, Wisconsin, oldest track of its kind, still running in the United States.
Yeah.
You had kind of mentioned that today going on, obviously, is the out-of-sight drags.
Yeah.
And
just today now.
Yeah, because it went on yesterday,
You better go today.
Now, Sunday, the 28th, it's going to be the Drift Chi-Town Import Wars, which is really kind of cool because for all of you that are out there that think you got a cool, fast hot rod, go up against some of these kids with these imports. I know. Dennis Pittsburgh mentioned it. It was like a bottle rocket went off next to me, and he's running a big Pro Street Camaro.
We make it no secret. You and I are a big proponent of these kids. They're the new hot rodders of today.
Doing great.
The electronics, the horsepower, the body mods, all that kind of thing. Sure. And I don't think this is the one where they're doing drifting, right?
No,
this is just racing.
Just racing.
Because I always respect Randy and those guys. They put a drifting pad out there for the guys to drift.
That is cool, yeah.
I want to see that. I want to go down and see that.
So we'll see if they're doing it with gassers today.
No, yeah.
Flip over.
Well, we don't want that. That's the wrong kind of drifting.
Whoops, we drifted the wrong way.
Yeah.
But again, that's going to be the Import Wars going on tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you want to see some cool cars, check it out. On Tuesday, because again, Mondays are always closed, Grudge Racing, Fun Racing, TNT, and Bike Night. Wednesday, which will be going on, this will be the July 1st, Fun Racing and Ladies Race Night from 5 to 10 p.m. Thursday, which will be going on, which will be July 2nd, Fun Racing Slicks and Drag Rados from 5 to 10. Now, this is cool.
Yeah.
We should think about this.
Okay.
July 3rd, Friday, Night of Fire Jet Spectacular.
Oh, see.
9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Think about it.
That's the 3rd? That's next weekend?
That's next weekend. That's going to be going on
so you
Friday.
got Torque Fest, you got Motor Mania. Now you have the stuff at night.
Yeah.
The
Jets,
The Jets?
Oh, that is so cool.
I know you and I have got some commitments next weekend.
Got to think about that. We should think about that. I mean, if you haven't ever been down to the Jet Spectacular Great Lakes Dragway, because when these jet cars pull up, all you hear is that, it's like unbelievable, and flames shooting out, and especially at night, it's like really cool.
Oh,
to see.
At night it's amazing.
Oh,
so there's a tower in between the two sides of the track, and on the front of that tower is our big sign. And it's all busted up, and it's been
looks good, but
glued back together so many times, and people say, why don't you replace it? We say it's a badge of honor because the jet cars have blown it off that building so many times. Broke it up, everything. It's kind of fun.
And it's still up there.
And I don't know if we could tell the story again, but you and Pug stood in the middle of two jets taking off at the same time.
Unbelievable.
My wife, Pug. And you guys were standing on the line between the two. And you came off laughing. She came off shaking. Yeah, I had to hold her tight because she was pretty shook up.
You think about it, all that horsepower that's right next to you. It's like, wow.
Jet power. Yeah. Holy cow. I mean,
and you get the percussion when it takes off, you get that boom, throws your body back, and then as it's going down a track, you get the second one. It really hits you. It's like, woof, holy mackerel, you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But on a good night, the flames and then the smoke coming off the back of those things and the sound, like you said, woof,
so check it out. Yeah.
And then when they take off, it's amazing.
So kind of cool.
A lot of fun.
So
wow, that's next weekend is.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheapers.
Things are going to be busy, maybe.
Man.
We're going to be busy.
A lot of cool things.
Richie, get out there with your camera.
Well, wait, don't kid about that because he goes nuts because how do I get here? How do I get there? How do we do this? He's trying so hard to document everything.
It's going to be a tough one.
I feel like he's going to have a hard one next week.
Well, I hate to say this, but we're out of time.
Yeah, we are.
So, again, we appreciate everybody that listens to Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio and checks us out on YouTube.
Yep.
And
send us an email, comments@wisconsinhotradio.com. Let us know where you're listening from and or finding out the information. Please do that. We kind of want to know.
We might send you something. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, we might send you a thank you. No, we might. Who knows? So
on the air, we might.
Yes,
do that. Sure.
Yeah. So, as we always say here on Wisconsin Hot Rod Radio,
be there
or be square. We're out of here.
Captn Bob and Arlo, they're the ones you know. Wisconsin's Hot Rod Radio.